Recently, IBM had 5 major predictions for the world in the next 5 years in regards to just technological advancements. And I just wanted to make my own predictions based off their predictions, whether or not I think they will or will not work. So the first prediction that IBM made was that the schools will use big data to make students smarter. Now, all of this sounds like a good, plausible idea, and IBM says that, you know, students will be tracked. So like their test scores, their attendance, just how interactive they are in class, everything is going to be tracked, which in theory sounds like it would actually help. But realistically, I feel like this would make students just a lot more lazier and maybe even a lot more robotic. I don't know, I feel like it might stifle just creativity and a desire to learn. So I'm not exactly sure how that would play out. And also, I don't think all schools would be able to afford this, which may lead to some more inequality. So that's just my prediction for that. The second thing that IBM predicted was that there would be self-correcting cities, which in theory sounds really cool, because if it fixes itself, like, there would never be problems, right? But and so these self-correcting cities would gather information from its citizens on a daily basis. It would gather just like the condition of traffic, if there's like an illness or bad weather conditions or whatever, and just help make life more effective and just easier to manage in smaller geographic areas. And this also in theory sounds really good, but I feel that it could possibly give too much power to the people who are monitoring these things, and maybe they could take advantage of this kind of system. So I don't know. If it could work out though, it would be really great, and I do think we possibly have the technological means to go about doing so. If it'll happen in the next 5 years, I'm not sure, but it would be an amazing idea for sure. So third, there's the idea of digital guardians. Now these digital guardians would just learn everything about our lives in regards to technology, all of our account passwords, our cars, our like homes, and just everything about us in regards to technological devices. And these digital guardians sound like they would be very useful and practical to our everyday lives. I don't know if they'll become widespread in the next 5 years. I think definitely there will be a few prototypes for sure, and I think in the next few decades digital guardians could definitely become pronounced, but I think it'll take a longer time for that to develop. But it is definitely an idea that I would love to see come into fruition throughout my lifetime. Fourth is the like having medical treatment that's tailored to our individual DNA. Again, I definitely see this happening in the next 5 years. It's probably already in process. There's so much funding for medicine, so I think that there is room for research, and I think it will definitely happen. Now, the accessibility of this individualized treatment, I'm not sure how well that'll play out. I have a feeling that not everybody will have this amazing type of healthcare, but it would be very cool if it would be able to become widespread for everybody, even the poor. And last, there's the idea that local shopping will have a comeback, in the sense that it will take advantage of all of these new digital technologies to in essence beat and regain their all their customers from the e-tailers that are all online, like Amazon and whatnot. And although this sounds really good in theory, I don't know if it would actually play out, just because the local shopping entities that could possibly take advantage of all of these digital practices and tools are usually bigger corporations. So yeah, bigger corporations could probably get even bigger for sure, but the smaller local businesses have a lot harder time funding and purchasing these different technological things, and even keeping up with social media and things like that. So I'm not necessarily sure how local shopping, if it's in regards to like mom and pop stores, or if it's like just having physical retailers. But Yeah, I think bigger corporations could definitely take advantage of that and fight back for their share of the market. So yeah.